Cameroon nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. I'm back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a whip, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit, I kill for my niggas. I thought I'd let you know. Yeah, you nigga know I'm about to bring the heat, right? Shit, I usually leave the street light. Hey, now I still keep the heat tight. Now nigga on gold like a green light. They say 144, nigga, you can get it. Ain't gotta tell me twice. Tryna stack a couple grand, get on some land, and put us on the feed them in the field with the Warriors. And you know a nigga glorious, but we still keep it G though. Keep them tools Home Depot. Might hit him with the Rico. Hey, hit the nigga with the Rico. Hey, said they fucked up the rap game. What you looking at me for? So I know they can't stand me. That's why I keep a Glock handy. Might sip a little brandy. While I'm chilling with the family. Tell him a real nigga landed. Dressed in all black like a bandit. Bitch, I ain't come to play. Bitch, I came to do damage. No coward, no nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. I'm back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a whip, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit, I kill for my niggas. I thought I'd let you know. No coward, no nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. I'm back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a whip, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit, I kill for my niggas. I thought I'd let you know. Back, now we ballin'. Ain't Babylon falling. You know the path a nigga walk. Nigga raised up, now I'm all in. And all I ever wanted was the wind and the big body Benz. Now I'm gone in the wind, tryna stack a couple in. Now let's get it in, yeah, let's get it in. About to make the shit tremble. 144, the real. About to turn it up a level. Heat the bitch up like lava. And it probably bring a whole mob. And all that we feel is our father. And I'm headed for the top dollar. And ain't none gonna stop me. None gonna stop. No coward, no nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. I'm back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a whip, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit, I kill for my niggas. I thought I'd let you know. No coward, no nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. I'm back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a whip, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit, I kill for my niggas. I thought I'd let you know.
Ain't got no time to play. Ain't no other way. I got them soldiers on the way now. Ain't got no time to play. Ain't no other way. I got them soldiers on the way now. I got them soldiers on the way now. I got them soldiers on the way now.
Test 1, 2. 2, 2, 2. 2. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. The Lord said, confession good for the soul. So right now,
All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I to be known with them niggas letting shots off. Either that or the right hand to the top, though. Funny how we see vanity, not the lives lost. Can't be focused on a life that's hopeless. Out there pumping, not knowing the Lord will kill you for that hocus pocus. Used to roll with niggas that cook dope with weaponry. Same ones claim they love you. I had no life in jeopardy. And I know my mother wants success for me. But that G should take a girl straight to ecstasy. Remember running with bruh, even though we did the wrong thing. My life would have been a lot different if I fell up under Rob's wing. Was too sincere for a wicked game. Shame the Lord's name. Now we afflicted with pain. All I ever wanted was to be respected by stand-up niggas. Not knowing that them handcuffs custom made the face. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. I ain't lying, I was close to dying. Knew I wanted to live, but I wasn't trying. I was defiant, not knowing that this ain't how we live. This just how they design it. Cause when you in them streets, you get more endemic. They don't tell you gonna be on papers and on restrictions. My father said a hard head to make a soft ass. I didn't care, I wanted fear when I walked past. In a place where a black man's blood is cheap. I thank the Lord for the day I was on Lake Street. Pissing in the cup, back and forth to court, from the DC school. I swear it felt like I cried on that fucking porch. The Lord said, my sheep, they ain't hear my voice. Asked me why I'm UPK, I told them I ain't have a choice. They said God ain't 50-50 and what's gonna come to pass. The Lord called me out the world and that's not running fast. All I wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. It's UPK until it hit the fan. I want power and a throne, nigga, fuck them grams. All I wanted was to be a gangster, but I was real as a righteous man. And now got the upper hand, gotta promote this brand. Correct whole multitudes until they all understand. If I can't get that crown, Lord, then put me in the hands of someone more mighty, make me this hit man. Reminiscing on the pain that was felt. Shit, I was in the jail. Shit, I needed help. But Swan was locked up in the judge put man on the shelf. Heavy cry cause it felt like I was left by myself. All I wanted was to impress niggas with my grinding. Now I ain't trying to prove shit to nobody but Muhammad. Cause most these niggas lie, pump smoke. One time for the most high, he made me a cutthroat. Cause all I ever wanted was to smash my opponent. Stacking cash, not knowing it wouldn't last. Then God, I hope you accept my atonement. Cause all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was a gangster. Decisions that I made before the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was a gangster. Decisions that I made before the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. warrior with the hands. That's what I'm all about. Hunger in my eyes, vengeance in my mouth. They don't want no altercation. Situation gon' get critical. It's best that you be easy. The end gon' be biblical. Look, flow like a river. It's something like a miracle. Royalty in my veins, loyalty in my ways. Pay back in every breath, plus revenge in my heart. The truth in every word. Bring light into the dark, and I ain't never lukewarm. Shit, I blazing in the season. Got plenty food for thought, just gotta watch who I'm feeding. And I've been walking with them angels, so I guess I got this pistol for no reason. Niggas barely breathing, criticizing all my achievements. Won't make me weak, nah, it won't make me slack off. These niggas baby fat, so I better bear witness or back off. I be ripping shit like sackcloth. Dumb dogs all barked out. Behind me say I cup full, no room for emotion, so I pour my heart out. This road hard, but I intend to stay. And if it ain't UPK, then they in the way. My niggas righteous, they real, they down to suffer. Flow so deep, they drown a motherfucker. He say he in the truth, oh yeah? Well, this the home. And I don't hate them brothers, I'm just too loyal to my own. Plus what they believe, hard for me to follow. No rank me, no head, and I ain't leaving this body to live and sleep in hollow. So when they ask I'm UPK, you tell them absolutely. And I ain't trimming my ways for nothing, gotta execute me. Cause I can never die with my tail tucked between my legs. Shit I be thinking, watching my daughters tucked in their bed. They so smart, and Alana, she so beautiful, but they ain't like other babies, and they daddy far from usual. Now I'm missing cause I'm about my father's business. It ain't about this shit I used to do in that 98 Navy, the tan leather seats. See, without wisdom, this world make you weak. I found out that the truth was bitter, the lies are sweet. Tried everything, I guess me and Johanna had to meet. Now I make the blind see, and I make the dead speak. And teach both my little girls the day that they lie with a man, they better bring me bloody bed sheets. Chaos match the time, this Glock match my handpiece. And I ain't trying to take him out, but I will defend this house or take a check. 144 in that black trench on some hitman shit. She call me 47, praying for Armageddon. Me and my soldiers dressed for the wedding. Fuck the fame, ask why, tell them I'm loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign, Lord to the king. I walk that straight lane to break the chain. Lord to the king. The devils can't have me, bitch. I'm Lord to the king. That's right. Bring that hot flame, duplicate. Lord to the king. Until the righteous reign, Lord to the king. I walk that straight lane to break the chain. Lord to the king. The devils can't have me, bitch. I'm Lord to the king. Bring that hot flame, duplicate. Lord to the king.
I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep them fiending. If any try to shoot you, make sure that you leave them leaking. He said,
I'ma hold you down when problems pop up.
how you got me moving this dope? Want me in lockup? He said,
Don't you want the Benz vertible with the top cut?
Yeah.
Stop bitching, get in that kitchen, let it rock up. Bitches love the dope boy, especially when it's pop up. I know you know Ron.
who the plug from by the block up?
I'll tell you a little secret, make sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ron got a Lexus, crib in Philly and Texas. Trips to the Bahamas, just got a whip for his mama. He fucking up them commas, be honest, he seem decent though.
I hear you, but I just seen Ryan about a week ago. In fact, he ain't looking too good. His knees is kind of slow. I asked him why the struggle. He got stuck up for his bundle, but them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble.
At least he got a house and mama is living good.
Said the feds took it all. He right back in the hood. I see you try to play me. You gave us crack in the 80s. Made us abort our babies and making hoes out our ladies. I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more than them cars when to amaze me. I seen niggas shoot for the stars, but being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you don't faze me.
I guarantee that you gon' regret it. Remember I said it.
Nah, you could dead it.
What you saying? I can't win?
Nah, devil, nice try. So until we meet again.
I ain't had to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. And we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't had to die to meet the devil. I ain't religious or superstitious, but we've been getting fucked and put to the side like a mistress. Police patrolling why? Because prison became a business. They murder one of ours and they start talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives mattered when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we ride, they send the military in armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die a martyr. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. When Christ return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with a side of Shakur. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights patting me down. You got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I gave up my vice. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you gave our homeboy's life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming out that he got a knife. He came from Habibi's spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's tripe, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. Ask Trayvon, Mike Brown, a Kai Gurley, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Olden, Sterling, Jaquan McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't had to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. And we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't had to die to meet the devil. I ain't had to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. And we seen the rise of the devil. I pray for the demise of the devil. Lord knows I despise every devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil and said, I pray you die, every devil.
Você deixou seu país, mas com a Remitly você pode facilmente enviar dinheiro ao Brasil com tranquilidade. Com a Remitly você pode enviar depósitos bancários rapidamente, inclusive à noite e nos finais de semana, usando o seu cartão de débito. Baixe hoje mesmo o aplicativo.
All right, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatham to the brothers, Yahweh Shema Alatham Ba Shem Yahweh Shai to the sisters. It's the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Okay, since 1969, we teach Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true biblical Israelites of the Bible. Okay, and this is ISUPK Florida's Lashawan Qadash class. Okay. Where we teach the Hebrew. We give Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians their heritage back. Okay, we learn and teach how, we used to speak, how we used to dress, everything that was stripped from us since slavery, okay? So just bear with me. I'm going to finish putting up my curriculum on the board, and then I'll get right back with you, okay?
Yeah. Go ahead. Come on, West. Go ahead. Go ahead. Rocking this shit. Yeah. Go ahead.
Look, I keep it low to the T. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother way. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Man, this shit is too easy. I'm on gold, but they don't believe me. You know I'm winning with the team. Screaming Vinny, 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 VJ. Hear them devils screaming out bloody murder. I'm about to close the curtain. I'm on my grind, bitch, and work. Sorry, all them lies, it ain't working. Them niggas weak, they be churching. I'm a West nigga, that's for certain. If he cross the line, I'm gonna back up and I'ma hit his ass with his virus. And I come through 300 strong, 144 Leonidas. All my niggas, we eat. I'm in this bitch with the Irish. Say, all y'all do the street. Tell y'all to do the street. A nigga made the wrong move, he make his ass out the league. He ain't one of us hit the league. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Look, I keep it low to the T. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat.
You see this look that's on my face, bitch, I'm for real with it. I hit the streets, put on my cleats, was in the field with it. You soft as cotton, just an actor, Uncle Phil with it. And then my target's on the move, bitch, I can still hit it. Hey, I speak true cause it's necessary. Gullah Jack revolutionary. Cold on them like January. Commander General is a visionary. Soul food, no sweets. Your preacher man, he's sweet. Matter of fact, he weak. It's wartime for peace. Think you hard, nigga, you ain't. Fuck with us, nigga, you can't. You smart cars, we tanks. We form up in ranks. We body bag this rap shit. All black, no bright shit. Real life, no cap, bitch. Fall on them, that's cap shit.
I keep it low to the T. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Go ahead.
You understand? You done found a new breed of Hebrews that stand and walk with the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. And we don't care who we got to come up against. You ain't standing before this truth. You understand? We done took them all on and gonna continue to take them all on.
Surrounded by Edomites, lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up the book just to see I'm right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, on those ships who had to plead for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our foods and put our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed, we died for that same cost. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Brother, I'm an Israelite, sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no, they rather link a chick tonight. Praises to the Most High, I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, but I learned from a boat ride. Tribe of Benjamin, inherited on both sides. Background Jamaican, mistreated and I know why. I'm an Israelite,
die for the Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for the Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for the Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for the Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Kwam Yasha Allah, sons of the power. Rise from the ghetto when Satan want us devoured. The seal of the Lord ain't found in church towers. Never dying on my knees like no coward. Wanna be an Israelite, you gon' need more than fringes. You gon' need to show you approve and get in them scriptures. Oh, I forgot to mention, traumatized from the lynching. Homicide, we the victim. Homicide ain't the ending. Kids with PTSD, suffering symptoms, never getting treatment. Something he gotta sleep with. Stockholm syndrome so long, it ain't a secret. That's why I die for them brothers I'm facing east with. Cause I'm an Israelite, crackers better get it right. Visions of my enemies, death flow through my dreams at night. If your mind ain't there, then we don't dream alike. Reporting live from hell, home of Christians and Edomites.
I'm an Israelite, die for the Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for the Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for the Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for the Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
While they play the sidelines, comfortable on benches. Catch me on the front lines, putting work in trenches. Making sure our election, preparing for Armageddon. Mastering this profession of prophesying these lessons. Protecting our adolescents and answering all their questions. Teaching the love they reflection, no matter what the complexion. We got a common connection, a part of God's hand selection. A shot at the resurrection, through us achieving perfection. But to give life takes sacrifice. Battle demons every vice. Short days and long nights. Less sleep and more fights. More wisdom, more strife. Telling everybody that they wrong and you're right. I'm an Israelite, blood of an Israelite. I ride for my Israelites and die for my Israelites. We owe a debt cause Christ paid the price. So who ready to give their life the life of an Israelite?
I'm an Israelite, die for the Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for the Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for the Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for the Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Warrior with the hands, that's what I'm all about. Hunger in my eyes, vengeance in my mouth. They don't want no altercation. Situation gon' get critical. It's best that you be easy. The end gon' be biblical. Look, flow like a river. It's something like a miracle. Royalty in my veins, loyalty in my ways. Payback in every breath, plus revenge in my heart. The truth in every word. Bring light into the dark. And I ain't never lukewarm. Shit, I blazing in the season. Got plenty food for thought. Just gotta watch who I'm feeding. Now they walking with them angels. So I guess I got this pistol for no reason. Niggas barely breathing, criticizing all my achievements. Won't make me weak. Nah, it won't make me slack off. These niggas baby fat soft. Better bear witness or back off. I be ripping shit like sackcloth. Dumb dogs all barked out. Behind me say I cup full. No room for emotion. So I pour my heart out. This road hard, but I intend to stay. And if it ain't UPK, then they in the way. My niggas righteous, they real, they down to suffer. Flow so deep, they drown a motherfucker. He say he in the truth, oh yeah? Well, this the home. And I don't hate them brothers, I'm just too loyal to my own. Plus what they believe, hard for me to follow. No rank me, no head. And I ain't leaving this body to live and sleep in hollow. So when they ask I'm UPK, you tell them absolutely. And I ain't trimming my ways for nothing. Gotta execute me. Cause I can never die with my tail tucked between my legs. Shit I be thinking, watching my daughters tucked in their bed. They so smart,
And Alana, she's so beautiful, but they ain't like other babies. And they daddy far from usual. Now I'm missing cause I'm about my father's business. It ain't about this shit I used to do in that 98 Navy, the tan leather seats. See, without wisdom, this world make you weak. I found out that the truth was bitter. The lies are sweet. Tried everything. I guess me and Johanna had to meet. Now I make the blind see. And I make the dead speak. And teach both my little girls the day that they lie with a man, they better bring their bloody bed sheets. Chaos match the time. This Glock match my handpiece. And I ain't trying to take him out, but I will defend this house. Or take a check. 144 in that black trench on some hitman shit. Should call me 47. Praying for Armageddon. Me and my soldiers dressed for the wedding. Fuck the fame. Ask why, tell them I'm loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign. Loyal to the king. I walk that straight lane to break the chain. Loyal to the king. The devils can't have me, bitch. I'm loyal to the king. That's right. Bring that hot flame, new bitch. Ain't loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign. Loyal to the king. I walk that straight lane to break the chain. Loyal to the king. The devils can't have me, bitch. I'm loyal to the king. Bring that hot flame, new bitch. Ain't loyal to the king.
First breath I took, a life too surreal. Second breath I took was the pivot and strike, finish the kill. Influenced by might, with every sentence reveal. I won't pay back, fuck a dollar bill. Remain calm as the pressure build. Die to endure until I let this pump whistle at my foes in memory of Emmett Till. I only live to do my master's will. It's UPK, motherfucker. Ain't no cowards on this battlefield. Gone astray but made greater. In my return, left to my mistakes. Every error was a lesson learned. Now I don't move, let's it get approved. Won't take a step till it get confirmed. Armed and take what was made for our sakes. March like a tank. One step will make the ground shake. My people sick in their head, Lord, let this truth spread like an outbreak and bring hell at them crackers can't escape. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I want payback for the scars in the slave memoirs. Till Christ arrive, I can't let it slide. Ignore the lies. The only free will that's before your eyes. It's life or death, nigga, you decide. This heaven was made for me and my fellow. I patiently wait with my eyes on the sparrow. And I pull the trigger while my lips kiss the barrel. Before I ever let a white bitch do me like Othello. I want out this wicked life like Romello. By any means, this devil pulling strings like Geppetto. Lay hold on this brotherhood. I swear I never let go. And fuck that silver spoon. Got too much love for the ghetto. Till the score settle. If need be, I die for the cause. Just to hear them angels applaud. And I'm true by every word I say. Cause I know my victory on the way. You want it? Nigga, walk this way.
This life may be hard, but I can't give up. On my nigga hard, and I won't give up. And could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? Cause it's real, I be walking with the angels. Boy, this life may be hard, but I can't give up. On my nigga hard, and I won't give up. Could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? Cause it's real, I be walking with the angels. Boy, I can't be touched. Came through in the clutch. They hate but they can't doubt us. We princes of the power, what you know about us? Evil all around us. But a nigga straight, I told you I can't be touched. Holy angels walk at my pace. And I'm grateful for the words that had me delivered. I'm hungry for the glory, but I ain't eating till I feed my next. One West, what I die for. Attire out the book of numbers, this right
to and fro with the Allah higher. My UPK soldiers ain't no folding or pretending. We in it for them crowns, fuck friends, we want dominion. In the election sessions, I hope I make it through. Give a damn what a bitch think, as long as my niggas know I'm true. We trade your kind to get success. We make it through the eye of the needle, nigga. I be
This life made me hard, but I can't give up. On my nigga go hard, and I won't give up. And could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? It's real, I be walking with them angels, boy, I can't be touched. Made me hard, but I can't give up. On my nigga go hard, and I won't give up. Could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? It's real, I be walking with them angels, boy, I can't be touched.
Salakia. I was going through the lesson and I didn't realize I was on mute. Okay. So shalom, KJ the designer and Courtney. Okay, shalom to you sisters in the building as usual. Okay, so I'll start over. Okay, Salakia for that. Okay, so like I was saying, you probably didn't hear me. I probably covered this already. I'm pretty sure in some aspect I've covered some of this stuff, but this is the curriculum that I was given to go through today. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go through it with you. And if I've already covered it, if you already understand it, that's good and well. But I'm going to go ahead and go through it anyway. Okay. Okay, so we're going to start from the beginning. Preposition set before a noun to show the noun's relationship to another word in the sentence. Okay, so the first example is okay, okay, we have it up here in the Assyrian and the ancient. Okay, means I or I am. Okay, so the example we're using with the word, with the sound or the symbol okay, is Ephraim. Ephraim is how it's pronounced in the English. In the Hebrew, it's Apariam. Okay, Apariam. Okay, so the here we have it right here, Apariam. Apariam. Okay, so the in the beginning of Apariam shows the relationship to being fruitful. I am. You put the in front of Apariam and it's I am fruitful. Okay. So there it is. If I take away the it's just pariam, okay, which means fruitful. But I put the in front of it, and now it's I am. Or it could just be I. Depends on the word that it's showing the relationship to. Okay? This is giving basically ownership to this word, or showing the relationship to the word. Okay, I am fruitful. You put the in front of pariam, and now it's I am fruitful. Okay. If you would, your sisters would, somebody put a 1, just put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me and see the board okay. Or if there's any issues, just let me know. Okay, and I'll try to change it up if I can. Just let me know if what you're seeing is, and you can see it okay, and you can hear me okay. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going. Okay, the next example is ba. Okay, here we have it in the ancient and the Assyrian, ba, which means in. Okay, so now some words, like I just showed with fruitful, doesn't have the or the ba in front of it. You put that there to show the relationship to the word. Okay. Okay, so now we have Genesis. Okay. And in the Hebrew, it would be Bara'ash Yat. Okay. I should have did this. Let's see. Okay. Tricky. Missing something. Yep, I'm missing something. Let me see. What am I missing here? Oh gosh. Yeah. Yep. All right. Let me correct this real quick. Mm-hmm. How you gonna do that? Okay. Better. Okay, so now Genesis, okay, in the Hebrew is Bara'ash Yah, okay, which means in the beginning or in head, okay. Ra'ash is head, top or beginning, okay. Yah is mark of the direction, object, or the should have looked that one up and not translated. I don't know. Okay, but you put the ba in front of it. Okay, and now that's in. Okay, Ra'ash is beginning. Okay, or head, in beginning or in head. Okay, so the ba would be in. Okay, you have a couple of words here. Ra'ash, okay, which is the head, top, or beginning. Yah, mark of the direction, object, or the accusative, and not translated. Not sure about that part. I'm gonna have to ask a question on that. Okay, but you get the point. The ba in front of Ra'ash Yah means in. It gives you a direction. Okay. Okay, then we also have Da, okay, which means if that was in front of a word, it would be do, okay. Ha, the, ha, which means if it was in front of a word, it would mean the. Wa would be in, okay. Ya, which would be he, if this was in the beginning of a root word, okay. Like if we put a wa here, it would be in fruitful, okay. Then we have ka, which would be as or like. La, which would be to, okay? So if these symbols or sounds were in front of a word, like aparium, which parium means fruitful, then you put a in front of it, now it's I'm fruitful, okay? So the next example we have here is La Yarsha'ala, okay? Okay. La, Ya, Shar, Allah. Okay. The La in front of Yashar Allah would be here, which would mean to. Yashar Allah. Yashar Allah is Israel. Okay. We can change it up. Okay. We can change that up. All right, good stuff, good stuff. I see ones in the chat. Most High Christ. Shalom, Yahweh Shemal Athab Hashem Yahweh Shai. Banya. Bayana. I'm sorry, Salakia. All right, the water sisters. Okay, so yeah, we could change it up. Okay. Let's see. We can do this. We can say, Yah, Yasha Allah. I'm Salakia. Wa, Yasha Allah. Wa, Yasha Allah would mean Wa Yasha Allah would mean in Israel. Okay. Root word Israel. Okay. So like I've said previously in other classes, I know you just have to know the root word, okay? So what I'll do definitely for sure next week is I'll come in and I'll give you more words in the meaning of the words, okay? So it'll build up your vocabulary, and you can, have something to reference to if you're trying to read or write, if you're trying to read the Hebrew, or if you feel like you want to try to write sentences, okay? So I'll come in. If not, if I don't have a different curriculum that's been given to me, I'll come in and give you more words to build up your vocabulary. And that way you can study them whenever you have time. Try to get familiar with them. So when you're reading, you'll know, you'll be like, okay, I remember what that word is. I've seen that word. Okay, so selected for that. Just trying to go through my notes. Okay, we'll just keep going. Okay, but yeah, I showed you an example here. You can change, the what a word is, the relationship to a word by just adding one of these characters in front of the word. Okay. All right, so we'll move to the other side of the board. Okay. Hopefully you guys are writing this stuff down. If you already have it, that's cool. No sweat. But definitely you want to write it down, get it in your notes. Okay. One day, you know what I mean? Hopefully one day soon, if Christ don't return, our children, even ourselves, will be reading and writing in Hebrew. Okay, so we can be what the Lord intended us to be, holy and separate. Okay. Okay, so just continuing, you have the ma, okay, which would be of or from, okay. Sha, which would be whom, which, that, or pertaining to, okay. So we have an example here. Shemayim. So the Shah, okay. Shemayim. Okay, so you would have the Shah in this example, okay, would be pertaining to, okay? Okay, and then you have Mayam, Shemayam, which would be water, okay? Shemayam, water, okay? And it's talking about the heavens, okay? When the Lord in Genesis talks about the heaven, okay, it could either be what you see over you or what you see on the earth, okay? Heavenly waters, or it could be the waters on the earth. Okay, so you have Mayam, which is water, and you have Shah, which is pertaining to water, which is heaven, which is defined as heaven. Okay, then we have the Yah, which would be my, ka, which would be you or your, wa, okay, which would be he, his, or it, ha, which is her, nawa, which would be ours, okay. Let's see. Put this up here. Okay, so what we have from the ya, ka, wa, ha, na, wa, kam, kan, ma, na, okay. We have, these are suffix, okay, possessive adjectives. Okay, so these would go at the end of a word. Okay, so these would go at the end of a root word, which I'm pretty sure we covered. We covered that. Get my notes right. Possessive adjectives. Okay. Okay, yeah, we definitely went over this. Okay, so an example, right? An example would be, let's see. Okay, right. Okay. Okay. Bakam, okay, which means bread. So then we would take the word lakam, okay, and now we can add a possessive adjective basically to it, okay, by adding one of these suffixes to the end of the word. One of these characters or sounds to the end of lakam, which means bread, okay? Okay, we use the ka, and now it's your bread. Okay, we could use any one of these. Okay, pretty much. The kan would be your bread, but it would show feminine, more than one. Okay. Let's see what we're doing here. Wait. Okay, hold on. I see a question here from KJ. Let's see. We're gonna have to look that up real quick. I don't know off the top of my head. Let's see if I can get that for you. Okay, according KJ. Okay. Where we at? Okay. That would be it. It would be the same. Okay. There's no difference. Israel, Israelite. I'm gonna ask that question, but it looks like Yasha Allah would be used for Israelite also. Okay. And the concordance number would be okay. So if you have a concordance, an app or something like that, or a hardcover book, whatever, this would be the number you would look up. It would bring up Israel, and it will show you that it's going to be Yasha Allah. Okay. But I'll get with somebody that knows more than me. That's over the Lashawan Qadash, and I'll ask the question. Let me write it down so I can make sure I get that question asked. But it looks like it's the same thing, sis. It would be Yasha Allah. Right here we have La Yasha Allah, which is to Israel. Okay, so just Yasha Allah would be Israelite. Let me write that question down real quick so I can remember to ask it. All right. That's a good question though, because it I guess, Israel, Israelite, I guess it's the same thing, obviously, but Israelite. Okay. Okay, so it's a good question, sis. But for now, you can look this word up in the concordance, and it's going to be H3478, and it'll show you that it's going to say Yasha Allah. Okay. Okay, so we did the example here. Okay, we did the example with bread, showing that if we place one of these symbols or sounds at the end of a word, it gives possession of the word, okay? No sweat, sis. The water to use. A good question. Okay, let's see if we can run through a couple of more examples of how to use prepositions or possessive adjectives. If you sisters have any examples you want to share, just go ahead and put it in the chat. Okay, just be creative. You know what I mean? Use, if you know a root word and you see you can put the da or the ha, wa, ya, ka, la in front of a word and change it or give possession to it. Just go ahead and throw it in the chat. Let me see what you got. Or, if you want to use, at the end of a word, okay? We should have, I know if you have your notes, I've given you a lot of words so far with the meaning of them. So just be creative and see what you come up with. Okay, just I'm not going to take this down off the board. I want to make sure that everybody has it written down. But this is definitely for sure something we've already covered. Like I said, it was given to me to go over tonight, so we're just following orders. That's what this whole thing is about too, like following orders, you know what I mean? Like follow the order that the Lord gave us, those commandments, those laws, you know what I'm saying? Let's not get away from that. Let's, be good servants to our power, okay? Let's be good servants to our power and follow the orders that have been given to us, how to live, what to do, what not to do, okay? Just be good servants to our power so he can be on our side. How do you expect your father to look out for you and do stuff for you when you're not doing anything he told you to do? It doesn't make sense. So let's try to be good servants to our Lord, our God, our power, okay? And, get him back on our side. I know it looks rough, some people it might look rough, the route that we have to go to get our kingdom, which would be this world being destroyed, okay? Bombs have to be dropped, okay? Societies have to be abolished, you know what I mean? But that's the only way. Something has to die for something to come alive, you know what I mean? So it may look rough, it may look hard, you might be worried, okay? But the scripture said, that we're not supposed to be worried about those things, wars and rumors of wars, okay? If you trust your power, you trust your God, okay, you're going to believe what his promise is, that he will protect you when those bombs drop, okay? So basically, let's just, be good servants to our power and do what he said, and, help raise this family, help raise us out of the dust, okay? Off the bottom, put us on top where the Lord intended us to be. When we were good, good children to him. Okay, I'm gonna put up a word, okay, and then I'm gonna use prepositions or the possessive adjectives, okay, to kind of change the word around a little bit. We'll just, get a little practicing on that, okay? Okay. So fairly easy one here. We got king. Okay, I missed that, KJ. Let me try to move this camera a little closer so you can see the board. Hold on, let me try to adjust this, see what I can do. Boy. See if I can move this a little closer. Try to get everything on the board at one time, so yeah. Hopefully that's a little better. Let me see. Yeah, shoot. All right, hold on. I got you. Move it over. And there you go. Now you got the light shining on it. I can only do so much. I can only do so much. Okay. All right, so let's see. We can, okay. We can change the word king, okay? And we can show a relationship to it. We can go with the, okay. Okay, so now it's the king, okay? Just by putting so it'd be lock. By putting the in front of malak, it becomes the king. It's not just king now. It's the king. Okay? That's just one example of how you can show possession of a word, okay? Just like we did here with La Yasha Allah. Okay, we did that. We did it with the possessive adjective when we put the ma at the end of bread. Okay. You could put the ma at the end of bread, which would mean it was their bread, lakama, okay, their bread, masculine, okay, or we could have said lakam na, which would be their bread, feminine, okay. No sweat, sis. Want you to be able to get it. Let's see. I think that's all of it. Yeah. It's a little better, I guess. Tried to get everything on the board so I wouldn't have to be going back and forth and taking stuff down. So you can see what we have. Just add it to your notes. Go ahead and write it. I know we've already covered it, but just go ahead and write this stuff down. Put it in your notes. Okay, so there is no question that you have the material that you need to move forward and learning and understanding this Hebrew, okay? Okay, so like I said, the root word king, malak, okay? We put the ha in front of it, now it's the king, okay? Hamalak, okay? That's just, and this word is one of the words that I got out of my notes that we did, weeks back. So I know you should have this word, if you've been with us, you should have this word in your notes, okay? If not, you do now. And like I said, it depends on if I get a new curriculum for next week, what I get, I'll come in and put new words up, to expand our vocabulary, okay? So now when you get ready to write, all you have to do is go, you can call it your dictionary. Let's get all these words that I put up, like king and all the words I put up before, get them in, get them in your notes. So when you want to, you can practice writing letters, you know what I mean? And you'll have all the words that you need to accomplish that, okay? And this is gonna, what I'm giving you now is gonna help you, illustrate or, show possession of a word, or you know what I mean? Like, make the vocabulary, correct. You know what I mean? So you won't have to, like if you want to say the king, you use the word king and you just put ha in front of it, okay? You want to say Yarsha Allah, you want to say to Yarsha Allah, you put the la in front of it, okay? Or you could put the wa in front of it, in Yarsha Allah, in the Israelites, in Israel, okay? Or you could put ha, the Israelites, okay? But that's a good question on the Israelites. I'm going to get an answer for that is to see if Yarsha Allah is Israelites as well as Israel. Okay. So I'm probably going to try to get another board. It was suggested I get another board and put all of these on that board and just always have it up, okay? So we can always just look at it and refer to it. So I'll work on that. Okay, so I just want everybody to go ahead and get all of these notes, okay? Write everything down and teach your kids, man. Teach your children. Bring them get them in the loop, okay? Show them how to read and write Hebrew. Give them something to be proud of. Make themselves, to give them something that they can possess and say, this is who I am. Okay, all of the heathens across the earth have their own language. Now, we know that this is our language, even though another people have taken this language on for themselves. This is our language. This is our original tongue. Why should we not have a history for ourselves like everybody else has? Okay, all the other people on the earth, their history goes back further than 400 years. Okay, they know, they can go back, tens of hundreds, if any, they can go back into, their generations, okay? Well, Black Hispanics and Native Indians, we can't do that. All they gave us is slavery. And now what I find, and I've already known this, I'm pretty sure I've talked about it before, you tell a Black person, because slavery is part of our history, okay? That is part of our history. And that's part of the problem why we don't want to be who we are. Because to be who we are, we also have to say, yeah, I served your people for 400 years. I was under your command for 400 years. Your forefathers beat my forefathers, got free labor out of them. Okay, yeah, that was me. That was my forefather. That was my foremother. Okay, that your foreparents abused. And Black people, we don't want to. Well, there's just, okay, some Black people, not all Black people, but the Black people who really want to take on the culture and the ways of America, they just want to be an American. They don't want to be the former slaves, okay? Which we still are slaves, but they don't want to face that. And that's just part of who we are. You know what I mean? Like, if you read our history, at one point, we had all the other nations, in slavery, okay? Well, not like how America did us, but they were under us, okay? We ruled, the earth, okay? So we just have to get back to that, okay? And like I said earlier, being a good servant to your father is the first step to doing that, okay? Doing your father's will instead of your own would be the first step to being or getting back to where our power intended us to be. Okay? So go ahead and get all that, get it all written down, get it in your notes. Courtney, let me double check that. I'm pretty sure you have. What are we looking at? You said Herb King. Her king would be Malak Ha. Let me check that out. I don't know. Her king. King. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Let me check. I don't think that's correct. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me go through my notes. Bubbity. I want to make sure. Okay, this is okay. This is past, present, future tense. Okay. Okay. So yes, that would be correct. Courtney, that would be correct. Her king would be Malak Ha. Malak. Okay, is king. Now we would put that at the end. Now it's her king. Malak Ha. That is correct. No sweat, sis. Definitely. Okay. The possessive adjectives on the right there on the bottom. Okay. These would go at the end of a word. Okay. This is part of this. Slovakia. Okay. Okay. So these are prepositions. Okay. These are prepositions as well as these. Okay. And these are possessive adjectives. So that is correct. hope you guys can make out the board a little better. I want you to get all this in your notes. Okay, we want to get just everything. You want all the information you could possibly have. Okay, and writing this stuff down, it helps for you. It helps you memorize it. Okay, so I get a lot of this information via, the internet. Like the curriculum that I got today, it was in the chat that we got going on, and it was sent to me. So, but I still took the time and wrote everything down in my notebooks. Because, like I've heard Captain Shawariyali even said it. Everything that everything that you are learning, you should write it down. Okay. Because one day the internet might not be there, okay? The internet may not be available, okay? Most High Christ, I can't say I would be mad. I would be, the destruction of this society is what we all, is basically what Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge is all about, okay? So you want to write this stuff down, okay? And like I said, it actually helps you remember it when you write it, okay? That's one way to help you kind of memorize what you're learning is when you write it, okay? So definitely get all this stuff in your notes, okay? Just like our forefathers did, they wrote everything down, okay? And that's why we're able to come back to it, because it was written down. Okay, it was written down for our knowledge, okay, for us to read and understand and know, be able to know what we did, where we did it, how we did it, what we're supposed to do, all those things. So the water to the Most High for that, okay. Okay, so definitely get all this stuff written down in your notes. Okay, you got any other questions or examples you want to share? Just go ahead and get it in the chat. But since we have already covered this, it's good to see and know that you sisters and brothers are definitely, brothers and sisters are comprehending this and understanding it. It's good to know, that we are learning, okay? Let me know if I need to move the camera so you can see. Look like that. The right side, I don't know if you can see all that. Don't forget to sign in also. So, we can keep track of who's in the class, who's not in the class, what's going on. Okay, so I got KJ the designer, Courtney, Bayana. Okay, so just let me know if you sisters have all this stuff written down. Okay, so I can go ahead and move forward. Let me see. What is this? Picture. No. Let's see. How about that? No. How about that? Okay. Ooh-wee. Okay, so there's a feature. Where is it at? Okay. I don't know how your screen looks where you guys are at, if you have a laptop, a computer, or whatever. But if you put your arrow over the picture, okay? If you put your arrow over the picture where you see the board, and you'll see a little icon at the lower right-hand side, which will allow you to expand it to full screen, and you can see the writing on the board much, much better. It's really makes it so you can see everything. Let me know if this is something y'all already knew about, or am I just slow? So yeah, you just put the mouse over the picture, and that little icon will pop up on the lower right-hand side. You hit that, and it will expand the screen. It will give you full screen, and you can see everything a lot better. Let me know if that helped you, KJ. All right, let me see. See, we put up a couple more examples. Yeah, we did this. Wow. Yeah, been through this. Okay, let's see. Let's adjectives. Let's see. Boom. Okay. Let's see what we got here. A shot. Okay. Easy one here. We got wife. Example here, we got wife, which would be Asha. Okay. Sure. So I can say my wife, or I can say his wife. Okay. So now it would be Asha Ya, which would give possession. Now it's my wife. Asha Ya. Okay, that's just one example, again, of how we can take a root word, okay, and add a symbol or sound, a suffix, and make it a possessive adjective, okay? Give it ownership, okay? Just one example. Okay, I'm just slow. Oh man, that's what's up though. I guess I never had to do it, so I'm looking at it. I'm like, man, that's small. That is small. So I hit that full screen and it just blew it up. So it made it a lot easier, a lot better. So Most High Christ, the water for that. I knew you sisters, y'all ain't slow like me with this modern technology, ins and outs of these programs and internet and all this other stuff. I'm like a caveman. I'm gonna carve it into a rock. All right. Okay, so I'm hoping that your sisters have this already, everything written down, okay, in your notes. Okay. And we'll see what happens next week. Maybe I'll just, if I'm able to come in and just give some more words to add to the vocabulary, I'll do that. But, you know, if there's something else pending, then that's what we'll deal with. Okay. All right, with that, I'm going to go ahead and say shalom to you sisters, any brothers in the class, okay? Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Barakathum. Shalom, Yahweh Shemal Athum Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, we'll get with you tomorrow, 9 a.m. We'll be doing the Sabbath service, okay? So go ahead and join us for that. Until then, Lord allow, we'll get with you tomorrow, so shalom.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, man. One of the slow motion pictures. You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second. Come on,
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. Cause if they make the wrong move it cautious. See me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. I'm on my way. Coming up on my bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket. Can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Short it like that, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. So I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Got this bitch off the hand, got the juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, this is salt. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. Cause if they make the wrong move it cautious.
Coming up on my devotion. I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money. No, honey, think you settling. See, you locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's one West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers dialed on the soles of their feet. Cause it's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on his beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fucking scared some. Get the banging on his beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was growing up. Doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit. Lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third. Lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all stepping. Kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, what you do in life. These hands are rude GPS. A mean right. That's mean right. We build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a kind. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they said they want smoking, so we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they boss shit.